A U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics report released this week shows in July, year-over-year inflation was the lowest it's been in over 3 years. From June to July, consumer prices rose just 0.2%. The Bureau of Labor Stats says it's the smallest jump since March 2021 and a sign that inflation is slowing. But many say they're not feeling that drop.
I don't believe so.
Despite the rate of price increases slowing down and wages that are higher on average than a couple years ago, many are still struggling to keep up with the rising cost of living. Some daily expenses like motor vehicle insurance, utilities, and entertainment are much higher than they were 3 years ago. Though groceries like dairy, fruit, and vegetables fell in July, the cost of eggs, fish, and beef is still rising faster than before the pandemic. Almost all data for the month of July showed higher rent prices and housing costs. But the Bureau said housing costs will soon trend to a slower rise. One local commented on Facebook, quote, "It's not lower inflation, it's the rate of inflation. Prices are still going up." Another said, quote, "Lower inflation does not equal lower prices." One man said, quote, "They will never come down, just rise a little slower."
Maybe after the election they might help.
Inflation is likely to be a key issue for voters this election year as the Trump campaign continues to blame the Biden administration's policies for post-pandemic inflation. This week, Vice President Kamala Harris said more details will soon be released about her campaign's policy platform, which she promised will focus on the economy and bringing costs down. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell says he wants more evidence that inflation is indeed slowing before deciding to cut the key interest rate. Economists say a federal interest rate cut may happen in mid-September. Sonia Ellison, Big Fox News.